Welcome back, dear students. Good morning. Meeting after a very long break. Welcome to my Google Classroom. We have finished one unit, Christopher Marlowe's Dr. Faustus, and we have taken up assignments, quizzes, and discussion about Dr. Faustus' character, story mapping, and I have given assignments and story mapping assignments on your own. I hope you are doing it well and you are submitting it in my Google Classroom, and I feel I am very happy that you have really understood what I teach in the Google Classroom. Dear students, you can place your comments in the YouTube comment box channel so that I can improve my presentation. You can always place your comments in the YouTube channel. If you like my presentation, give likes, and if you have some comments, please do put it in the comment box so that I can improve my presentation in the future classes. Good. We are moving to the next unit. A very interesting story and a very interesting man and a contemporary of Christopher Marlowe and a friend of Christopher Marlowe, Thomas Kyd. And we are going to see a very interesting drama, The Spanish Tragedy by Thomas Kyd. We have actually introduced him when we studied Christopher Marlowe. He is a roommate of Christopher Marlowe, but he is not a university graduate, but still he is grouped under university wits. Before you get into this video, you should watch my previous lectures on university wits and the Elizabethan drama. These are the two. I will give the links in the description box. Do watch it before you watch this video. So you must know who are the university wits, how the university name was given to them, and who are the university wits. We have all discussed them in when we studied Dr. Faustus, Christopher Marlowe. Still, to have a recap of all those things, go to that video. I will give the link in the description box, and just have a recap of who are the university wits, what is the meaning of university wits, and who are the university wits. And Thomas Kyd I have mentioned in when I was giving lecture on Dr. Faustus. I was mentioning about Thomas Kyd, who was a university wit, but still he did not go for a university graduation. And again, in the later part of the lecture, I made a note of Thomas Kyd because Thomas Kyd was arrested because of Christopher Marlowe, and we are going to see why, the reason in the life and works of Thomas Kyd. Come, let's get into the class. Thomas Kyd, life and works. Thomas Kyd was an English playwright. Playwright is a dramatist. He was baptized on 6th November 1558. He is one of the most important figures in the development of Elizabethan drama. As you know already, the university wits are the predecessors of Shakespeare. Before Shakespeare took up the drama, a theatre, it is these dramatists are the university wits, Christopher Marlowe, Thomas Kyd, who developed the theatre or the drama, who raised the drama to an art form. So, and Thomas Kyd is one among the English playwright or Elizabethan playwright, most important playwright, who have contributed much to the development of English drama, and he was baptized on 6th November 1558. A writer named Thomas Hawkins, when he edited the Spanish tragedy, he had mentioned that Thomas Kyd was named, or he was called by the name Thomas Keywood, which was shortened to Kyd. So actually, this is he was well known in his own time. So he was a very famous next to Marlowe. Next to Marlowe, Thomas Kyd dramas were famous in the Elizabethan time, and when a writer in the after later period named Thomas Hawkins wanted to edit Spanish tragedy for publication, he discovered that Thomas Kyd was actually named as Thomas Keywood, who was shortly called Thomas Kyd. And Thomas Kyd was a son of Francis and Anna Kyd. There are no records of the day he was born, but he was baptized in the church of St Mary Woolnoth in the Ward of Langborn, Lombard Street, London, 6th November 1558. So we don't have the actual birth date of Thomas Kyd, but he was baptized on Mary Woolnoth Church, which is in Lombard Street, London. He was given baptization on 6th November 1558, and his father and mother are Francis and Anna Kyd. So here's the birth of Thomas Kyd. In 1565, the young Kyd was enrolled in the newly founded mercantile school, whose headmaster was Richard Mulcaster. Fellow students were included by Edmund Spencer and Thomas Lodge. So he was given good schooling. In the year 1565, he was enrolled in the local school, and the headmaster was Richard Mulcaster, and his fellow students or fellow classmates were Edmund Spencer, who later became 16th century great poet, and Thomas Lodge, again the university wit. So these two were the contemporaries or the friends or the classmates of Thomas Kyd. Uh, Thomas Kyd received a well-rounded education. Apart from Latin and Greek, the curriculum included music, drama, physical education, and good manners. So, but there is no evidence that Kyd went to the university. So as I have said earlier, uh, Kyd was given good primary education. He was given Latin, Greek, and all education was given to him. He was given extracurricular activities, music, drama, physical education. But still, after his school education, he did not take up the university education. So that's the two-mark question, which is often asked in the net. Name the university wit who did not have his university education, and the answer is Thomas Kyd. Still, the evidence suggests that in 1580s, Kyd became an important playwright after he staged the Spanish tragedy, which was probably written in the mid of 1580s. The actual date is not known. It varies from different authors, publications. So, actually, when Thomas Kyd became popular, he became equally popular to Christopher Marlowe after he published the Spanish Tragedy, which is our syllabus. We are going to study about this drama, the Spanish Tragedy, and the earliest surviving edition of this drama is 1592. In 1592, there is an edition of this Spanish tragedy, but the full title of this drama is The Spanish Tragedy, containing the lamentable end of Don Horatio and Bel-imperia with the pitiful death of old Hieronimo. This is the full title of the play. So, but the editors have edited the full title to simple The Spanish Tragedy. But Thomas Kyd originally has given the title as this. It is record which is found from the earliest printing record found in the year 1592. However, the play was usually known simply as Hieronimo after the protagonist. So Hieronimo is the heroine or the hero of the play. It was arguable that most popular play of the say age of Shakespeare and set new standard. Now it is this about this play, the Spanish tragedy. It is said that this play found the base for the Shakespeare's revenge tragedies like Hamlet. It is said Thomas Kyd's The Spanish Tragedy set a new trend in the drama to write revenge tragedies. So after staging this drama, that is Spanish tragedy, many revenge tragedies were written and staged, and Shakespeare was more influenced by this Spanish tragedy, and he wrote Hamlet. Good, fine. Now the other works of Keats are his translations of Torrancato Tasso's Padere di Famiglia, published as The Householder's Philosophy in the year 1588, and Robert Garnier's Coronary, published in the year 1594. And the plays attributed in whole or in part to Kyd include Solyman and Persida, King Lear, Adan of Feversham, and Edward III. These are some of the plays of Thomas Kyd, though they are not so famous as the Spanish tragedy, yet these plays were staged by Thomas Kyd in his time. The play related to the Spanish tragedy called the first part of Hieronimo from 1587 to 1593. Kyd was in service of an unidentified noble. Now, this play, the Spanish tragedy, was first named as Hieronimo, again with the name of the hero, name of the heroine. But later, editors who edited the manuscript of Thomas Kyd named it as Spanish tragedy. And one more thing about this writer Thomas Kyd is that he worked as in a service for an unidentified nobleman from 1587 to 1593. On 11th May 1593, the Privy Council, is the council of the Queen, ordered the arrest of the authors of diverse left and mutinous libels, so which had been posted around London. So in 11th May, so before 11th May 1593, London saw new posters which was titled Diverse Left and Mutinous Labels. And the Queen or the Privy Council wanted to arrest those writers who posted it without the permission of the government. So that is what they took. So an arrest warrant was issued for the authors of this posters, diverse, led, and mutinous labels. And Kyd, Thomas Kyd told authorities, and Kyd was arrested. Kyd, when was arrested, he told that the writings found in his possessions belonged to Christopher Marlowe, a fellow dramatist and a former roommate. So those writings were found in the rooms of Thomas Kyd. And when Thomas Kyd was arrested, he said that those were the writings or belongings of Christopher Marlowe, who is his fellow dramatist, the same dramatist, and his former roommate. That is what Thomas Kyd said to the authorities who arrested him. And Thomas Kyd accused his former roommate, that is Christopher Marlowe, of being a blasphemous traitor and an atheist. Kyd was with Marlowe at the wrong place at the wrong time. So Kyd was felt very sorry for having friendship with Christopher Marlowe, as Christopher Marlowe was an atheist. So Kyd was a true Christian. Thomas Kyd was a true Christian, but he felt sorry for having friendship with an atheist, that is Christopher Marlowe. Marlowe was summoned um, by the Privy Council after these events, and while waiting for a decision on his case, he was killed in an incident in Deptford involving unknown government agents. This we saw it even in the Dr. Foster's life and works of Dr. Christopher Marlowe, where he was killed in a bar or in a tavern when he engaged in a quarrel with unknown a man. So when Kyd was arrested, Kyd said the writing belongs to Christopher Marlowe. The Privy Council arrested Christopher Marlowe, and when Christopher Marlowe was waiting for the judgment, he was accidentally killed in a tavern, that is Depot Tavern. And as a result, Kyd was released but was not accepted back into his Lord's service, believing he was under suspension of atheism himself. He wrote to Lord Keeper, Sir John Pickering, protesting his innocence, uh, but his efforts to clear his name was apparently fruitless. So what happened when, though Thomas Kyd was released, he tried to join the duty to the Lord's service, but he was not taken as he was believed atheist. And Thomas Kyd wrote to Lord Keeper and John Pickering Lord about his innocence, but all his efforts became fruitless, and he was not accepted for any job later after he was arrested and released by the Council of Privy. The last we hear from playwright is the publication of Cornelia early in 1594. Kyd died later that year at the age of 35 and was buried on 15th August in St Mary Holy Church in London. So, as per the record, Cornelia was the last work of this playwright in the year 1594, and he died at the age of 35 and was buried on August 15th at St Mary Holy Church in London. But the Great Fire, which took place in 1666, almost destroyed the entire or the 90% of London. And in that Great Fire, St Mary Holy Church was totally destroyed, and Thomas Kyd's grave was not rebuilt later, and Thomas Kyd's grave was lost thereafter. And some of the important works of Thomas Kyd: Don Horatio, the Spanish Tragedy, the Householder's Philosophy is the translation. Aden of Favesham, this is also a translation. Suleiman and Presida, Cornelia, the last work of um, Thomas Kyd, and King Lear, which inspired Shakespeare to write King Lear. Okay, so thank you, students. If you like the video, put your like, and if you have any doubt, put it in the comment box. If you have any comments to place, please do place it in the comment box after you watch the video. Thank you for watching the video. We will meet you in the next class with a new lesson. Thank you.